Look at how simple this bag looks, but very beautiful. It takes less bead to make. Look at how beautiful it looks like. If you're a beginner, don't worry. This tutorial, I'm going to take you through step by step so you can make one yourself. So please stay tuned. Hello and welcome back to another tutorial. These are the materials we are going to use today. This is a clear square bead. I have over here the crystal bead or sugar bead. I'm using pearls and these sizes are in 10 millimeter. So if you want this beautiful blue bead, visit the website at beadbeautyshop.com. This beautiful crystal bead is available at beadbeautyshop.com. So now let's continue. This is in 10 millimeter, okay? This is a 10 millimeter square bead or sugar bead, and I'm going to pair with pearls also in 10 millimeter. That's what I'm going to use today to make this simple bag. This is my cutter. So instead of this cutter, you can use scissors, you can use nail cutter, whichever one works for you, okay? And here is my monofilament or fishing line or beading wire in 50 pound. I'm using 50-pound beading wire. You can also use 0.7 or 8 mm monofilament. And I'm going to start with 4 bead. I'm stringing all these 4 bead on the line like this. So I'm going to hold the last one, okay? And I'll cross with my right line like this, hold the ends together and pull the bead down. And we have something like this, okay? Again, on each side of my line, I'm adding 1 bead to each side of my line. Add to the right line, to the left line, like this. And now I'm going to cross into the third one and pull. Cross both ends of my line into this bead, hold the bead, and pull the line. Now let's continue again. On each side of my line, I'm adding 1 bead on each side of the line, okay? Add to the right and add to the left line, like this. And now I'm crossing into the third one and pull. Cross both ends of the line and pull down. And now we have something like this, okay? And I'm going to continue to make 9 of these. And this is my 9 that I made, okay? This is 9. If you count it, it's 9. And now on my left line, I'm adding all these 3 beads to my left line. Add all the 3 beads to the left line like this. And now I'm going to hold the last one and cross my right line into it and pull. That way the line turns on the side so we can start a new row. You see, it's on the side. I'm going to flip it over to my side like this and we start a new row. So my left line, I add 3 beads to my left line. Cross with the right line and pull. My right into the next bead. Go through the next bead and add 2 beads to the left line. Cross with the right line and pull. Okay, my right line again into the next bead. Pull through the next bead. And my left line, I'm adding 2 beads to my left line. Cross and pull. Okay, my right line again into the next bead. Pull through next bead. And add 2 beads to the left line like this. I cross with my right line and pull down into the next bead and add 2 beads to the left line, cross and pull. So I'm going to continue my weave to the end, okay? Continue to the end. And now I'm about to complete this row, my right line into the last bead, okay? Pull through this last bead and on the same line, I'm adding 2 beads to the line. Cross with the left line and pull down. I flip over to my side, okay? Now the line turn again. We are going to start a new row. I add 3 beads to my left line, cross with my right line and pull down. My right into the next bead. Pull through next bead and add 2 beads to the left line, cross with the right line and pull. My right into the next bead. Pull the right line into the next bead and add 2 beads to the left line. you cross and pull down. My right again into the next bead. Pull through next bead and add 2 beads to the left line. Cross with the right line and pull. Into the next bead again. I add 2 beads to the left line and cross, okay? And this is the technique we will be using throughout the entire weave. And this is how simple it is to weave, okay? Look at how pretty it looks like. Very pretty and firm already. So I'm going to add 4 more rows to make 7 rows, okay? And here I have my 7 rows made. This is how it looks like. Look at how pretty and beautiful this color look like. If you want this bead, visit the website at beadedshop.com. So next I'm going to ignore the first one and continue in the second bead. So ignore the first one. We are starting from second bead, alright? And now I'm adding 3 beads to start with. Cross with the right line and pull. Now my right line into the next bead. Alright, I add 2 beads to my left line. I cross with my right line and pull. Into the next bead. I add 2 beads to the left line. Cross with the right line and pull down. Continue and stop in this bead, okay? Continue and stop in this bead. So my right line into the next bead. I add 2 beads to my left line, cross the right line and pull. I'm about to complete this row, okay? And now we are going to start another row. And this is how it looks like. If you complete this row, this is how your weave is going to look like. Now we are going to start in the second bead again. I'm weaving my line, finding a way to come to the second bead, okay? So I'm just weaving my way through the bead to come to the second bead. I'm going to hold my other line, work my way into the bead, and come to the second bead, like this, okay? If you have a new line, just pull it through the second bead and continue. And this is how it looks like. So now I flip it over to my side, okay? I'm ignoring the first bead and starting in the second one, okay? Remember that. So I add 3 beads to my left line to start with. And now my right line, I'm going to pull into the next bead. I add 2 beads to my left line. I cross with my right line and pull. Now my right line again into the next bead. 2 beads to the left line, cross and pull down. Into the next bead. 2 beads to the left line, cross and pull. I'm pulling to the next bead. 2 beads to the left line, cross and pull. And now this is the last bead that I pull my line through, okay? So this is where we stop on this row. This is the last bead, and this is how your weave should look like if you complete the second row. I'm just tying my line in between these 2 beads over here to secure my line, okay? This is how it looks like. So what you see me doing here is I'm weaving the line back into the bead a little bit to secure it before I trim it off. That's all I'm doing. So now I'm about to introduce the pearls, okay? I'm using size 10mm pearls over here, same size as the square bead, okay? So I'm starting with 3 beads. I cross with my right line and pull. Again, we are going to continue with the same technique. My right line into the next bead. And on my left line, I'm adding 2 pearls to my left line, like this. Cross with the right line and pull. My right line again into the next bead. I add 2 beads to the left line. Into the next bead with my right line, I add 2 beads to the left line, cross and pull down. Into the next bead, 2 pearls to the left line, cross and pull. I'm going to use the pearls to weave along the edges until I complete the shape, okay? pull through the next bead, add 2 bead and pull. So I'm going to continue to weave around this shape until I complete it. Pull through the next bead and add 2 bead, okay? Now I'm going to continue. This is how it looks like. And now I'm about to complete this row over here. I'm pulling to the last bead on this row and I add 2 beads to my left line, cross and pull. So now before I turn corner, I'm adding 3 beads to my left line like this, okay? I cross with my right line and pull. Okay, this is how it looks like before I'm going to pull my right line into the next bead and round until I continue. All right, so I pull into the next bead and add 2 beads to the left line, cross and pull down. I'm going to repeat this round until I complete the shape, and I'm going to do this off camera and I'll come back and show you. All right, go round and complete the shape. And here is how it looks like. Very pretty, very firm already. I put pearls all around the edge. All right, and now if you make this one, we have to make another one too. So that means we are making the same shape 2 times. Okay, and this is the shape you should also have if you complete this step. Let's go ahead and put these 2 pieces together. I'm going to join it with the square bead, okay? The blue bead, this one, the square bead, that's what I'm going to use to join the 2 pieces together. So now I'm going to pull my line through this bead, the edge bead over here, this one. Pull my line through it. And I'm going to add 1 bead to my line. 1 bead, I add it to my line. So now I'm picking up the second piece and I'm going to pull my line through this bead, okay, the edge bead over here and pull together. Now I'm going to take another bead, cross both ends of my line into it, hold the ends of the line together and pull down like this. Okay, this is what it should have. Now my right line into the next bead and my left line, I'm going to pull in. This is my left into the next bead. Pull through the next bead like this, both ends. Take 1 bead, cross both ends of the line into it, hold and pull. Pull together very tight, make it tight. My line into the next bead, my left line into the next bead. I'm pulling my right line into the next bead, my left into the next bead. Okay, like this. I take 1 bead, cross both ends of my line and pull down. My right line into the next bead, left line into the next bead. So be repeating this round the shape until we complete it. Okay, I take 1 bead, cross both ends of my line into it and pull down. Cross, hold the line and pull the bead like this. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to continue round the shape, join these 2 pieces together, and I'll come back and meet you here. I'll be doing mine off camera. I'll go round and complete it, okay? And here is how it looks like if you join the 2 pieces together. Look at the colors showing nice, vibrant, and beautiful. Look at how pretty it looks like. Now what we have to do is to put handle. I have this already made handle that I'm going to put on it, made with pearls. And now we are going to put it on the side, okay? This is how it looks like. It's very short, but if you want a long handle, you can make yours long. And this is how I'm going to put it on the side, both sides of it, like this. So let me show you how we are going to attach the handle to the side. I'm going to pull through this bead, okay? And I'm adding 1 bead to each side of my line, the left and the right. Then I take 1 bead, okay, like this. Take 1 bead, cross both ends of my line and pull down. I'm going to add 1 bead on each side of my line again, like this. I take 1 bead, cross both ends of my line into it and pull. I repeat the same thing 1 more time. Okay, take 1 bead, cross both ends of my line into it and pull like this. This is how it looks like. Now I'm going to add one bead again to each side of my line, and I'm pulling my line through the handle that I made, okay, like this. Pull it through, and now I'm going to attach it to this bead. I'm going to crisscross my line into this top bead over here and pull like this. And I'm going to go round into the bead to reinforce my line. Pull through the bead to reinforce my line. Okay, now I have both ends of my line together over here, and I'm going to tie nice and neat in between these two beads. Okay, make sure everything looks good. Then I tie over here nice and neat. Okay, and then I'm going to weave the line back into the bead. Make sure it's well secured enough before I trim it off. This is how it looks like, and I'm going to attach the second one to the other side, and I'll be right back and show you. Okay, like this. For the handle, it's going to be your choice. Okay, you can make it short or long for yourself depending on how you like it, and attach to the bag. And if you are done, this is how it looks like. This is how I place it to the second side, and this is how it looks like. Very, very beautiful, very simple. You can take it anywhere you want. It looks very pretty. I hope this tutorial helped you today to make this beautiful beaded bag for yourself. Beginners, this is very simple and easy to make. Subscribe to the channel. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial too. Just follow the video and you make one for yourself. Thank you for watching. I thank you for your time. Please visit my website at beadbeautyshop.com and purchase one pack of bead. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.